Okay, welcome all. Today, Friars wants to talk about the quantum computing ticker space and separating the genuine science from the narrative-driven speculation. We'll run FriarTuck's filter across the sector and explain why most of these tickers fail at the first fundamental screen. However, I want to make it clear this is not about dismissing quantum computing as a technology. It's about identifying the gap between real-world commercial timelines and the valuations retail punters are being asked to pay today. The hype mechanism is straightforward once you identify it. Step 1, attach to the AI bubble. Quantum computing absorbs residual excitement from the AI cycle. Once AI enthusiasm plateaus, quantum AI becomes the next pitch. The vocabulary is new, the structure is not. Step 2, exploit the knowledge gap. Most retail punters cannot explain a qubit, let alone an error correction. The technology sounds transformational, and it is. Eventually, not yet, the promoters rely on this gap. Step 3, FOMO, afraid of missing out, does the financing. Narrative-driven buying props, valuation far beyond any DCF reality, institutional money exits quietly at elevated prices. Retail discovers the name of the social media and pays the premium. By the time the news reaches Discord, the distribution is already underway. The real science, Friar's honest assessment. Intellectually honesty matters here. The science is not fraudulent. Quantum mechanics is one of the most rigorously tested theories in physics. But there is a vast gulf between a laboratory demonstration and a commercial product. So what is real? The physics of superposition and entanglement is established. IBM, Google and Honeywell are doing credible hardware work. Government and defence contracts, DARPA, GCHQ and ARC are real. Quantium is actual paying customers. What is not yet real? Error correction at commercial scale remains unresolved. Qubits are extraordinarily fragile. The slightest environmental interference causes discoherence. The coherence problem has occupied some of the best minds in physics for decades. Virtually all listed quantum pure plays are pre-commercial. Timeline reality? Honest physicists will tell you 2040s at the earliest for broad commercial impact. That is not your next options expiry, chums. When we line up the listed pure plays side by side, the picture is stark. QNTM, Quantum Biopharma, not even a quantum computing company in any meaningful sense. It's a biopharma with a mortgage lending arm. It recently purchased GameStop shares as a strategic investment. That single fact tells you everything about capital allocation discipline. QUBT, Quantum Computing Inc., revenue of approximately 0.4 million against market cap in the tens of millions. Pure narrative. IONQ, the most credible of the listed names, has actual hardware and is generating real, if small, revenue, somewhere around $40 million in 2024. Still deeply loss-making. Market cap exceeds $2 billion. The narrative premium is substantial. RGTI, Rigetti, minimal revenue, multiple dilution rounds, options chain is thin. ARQQ, Arquit Quantum, near zero revenue, encryption narrative, has been questioned by short sellers regarding its underlying technology claims. Are they bogus? The gap between market cap and revenue across this sector is the narrative premium. That gap is what retail is financing. The punters. Friar's filter. Why these don't sparkle. The Friar system is a 3-stage filter before any trade is considered. Quantum tickers fail at every stage. Filter 1, fundamentals first. No revenue, negative free cash flow, no credible path to profitability in a tradable time frame. These fails at the first screen every time. Filter 2, algo confirmation. Even if a ticker survived fundamentals, the options market microstructure is unusable. Thin chains, wide bid-ask spreads, negligible open interest. You cannot construct a proper bull call or put spread without giving away the edge to the market maker. Filter 3, macro thesis connection. Our trades sit within the Hormuz divergence framework, energy, fertilizer, precious metals, semiconductor supply chains, geopolitical catalysts. Quantum computing tickers have zero linkage to these theses. Filter 4, binary event overhang. These stocks move on press release, trial announcements and contract rumours. This is not a tradable edge, it's a lottery ticket. Friar doesn't buy lottery tickets. Friar structures asymmetric bets. The AI bubble connection. Bubbles follow a repeatable pattern. The technology changes, the mechanism does not. 1999 to 2000 dot-com boom. Any company adding .com to its name saw its stock price multiply. Fundamentals were declared irrelevant. The Nasdaq lost around 78% from peak to trough. 2020 to 2022, the AI and SPAC bubble. EVs, AI startups, and the SPACs captured retail FOMO, frightened of missing out. Many names now trade 90% or more below their peak. The institutional exits happened quietly while retail punters were still buying. 2024 until we don't know yet. Quantum plus AI layer. Quantum computing is absorbing the residual excitement of the AI cycle. Quantum AI is becoming the new pitch. Sounds catchy, doesn't it? Quantum AI, yeah, that's worth billions. Same mechanism, new vocabulary. The key insight. Each cycle requires a technology that sounds transformational, but is poorly understood by the average punter. The promoters rely on that knowledge gap. Friar's job is to close it. So if you have questions, please ask. Exceptions and where the real money is. Not everything in quantum space is without merit, but the credible names are either unlisted or a statement division of large cap companies where quantum is a rounding error on the income statement. So, credible but not tradable vehicles. Quantininium. Sounds like something from 1967 Batman. Quantininium. No, that was Londinium. That's right. That's Honeywell. Has actual hardware and paying customers. It's unlisted. IBM Quantum. Serious R&D program, but quantum contributes nothing material to IBM's P&L statements. Google and Alphabet. The Willow chip progress is genuine physics, not marketing, but you're buying Alphabet for search and cloud, not quantum. So where where the trader friends should focus. Okay, 4 clear takeaways. 1, science is real. The timeline is not. Quantum computing will matter, probably in the 2040s. That we don't have options that go that far. The physics is not fraudulent. The implied commercial timeline is. It's dodgy. They want your money. Number 2, most listed tickers are narrative plays. Thus, zero or negligible revenue, no path to profitability, options change, too thin to spread structures. The market cap gap is the narrative premium that punters are financing. 3, the mechanism is old. .com to AI, SPAC to quantum AI. New vocabulary, new retail distribution mechanism, knowing the pattern exists. It's been done before, and that's our first line of defense. And number 4, apply the filter, fundamentals first, algo confirmation second, or in a lot of your cases, charts second, entry mechanics third. Quantum tickers fail at every step. Step 1, every single time. Friar's very happy to stick with the Hormuz divergence thesis and silver.